Thanks for looking into our competition hammer camps. They're basically like the description says, the competition camps. Aren't you tired of sitting in the stands for 14 hours? Your kids wrestle every 6 hours. They generally wrestle the same 5 kids, right? And they walk out of there and you say, we wrestled 9 minutes today. I spent $110 by the time you got dinner on the way home with a family of 4, $10 to get in the door, $30 entry fee, and you're sat in the bleachers for 14 hours and you're like, how are we supposed to get good at this sport? I asked the same thing, so I started doing the competition camp. So you're going to get 5.5 hours of live wrestling crammed into a weekend, plus almost 4 hours of drill time. And these are literally career changing. I'm not going to lie, when I built this big, massive 26,000 square foot training facility, I had to add camps and programs year round just to pay the bills. You know, I didn't write a check for this place. But I found, I'm like, are you kidding me? I could not believe how tremendous our wrestlers were getting, my academy kids, because our very high level academy kids who train in our world-class wrestler program, they get these camps as part of their training program. So the mats are flooded with the best Perla wrestling kids, which helps you guys. You're getting a chance to wrestle kids from all over America. Our phrase is this: tournaments suck compared to competition hammer camp. Because they do. Not that you don't need to go to tournaments, but you need to skip some of these tournaments and say, we're not going to go to the local tournament, or we're not going to go to the Georgia Nationals and spend $1,400 for another weekend of wrestling. Our kids aren't placing at those tournaments. They're getting 3 matches. They're getting beat twice. It's not doing us any good. It's a waste of money. You're spending $900 a minute. You're like, let's skip some of these. Let's go to maybe eventually the real national tournaments where you have to go to, right? Like the top 2 or 3 kids national tournaments. Pick one of those a year, maybe 2. High school, pick 1 or 2 of those a year. And the rest of the times, dump your training dollars into wrestling. And, you know, you get all these state champs and medalists and state qualifiers, and you're getting to train with them nonstop. And you should recruit kids too. So let's say you're from Illinois and you're coming down to the St. Louis area, and your wrestling friend who your son or daughter compete against there in Tennessee and Oklahoma, shoot them a text and say, hey, let's get the kids together. Let them beat the tar out of each other for a weekend. So you start recruiting and you create a training camp for yourself. But I will say that our competition hammer camps, they are career changing, just because imagine if you locked yourself into a library for a week and you only studied kind of a study guide for the bar exam. You're gonna pass that test. So what we do is we're at this saturation process here, right? And you should try to get 5 of these a year. It'll be career changing. 3 minimum, 5 is what you need. We offer them 10 months a year. We do have kids who come to all of them. Many who come to 7 or 8, especially if they live within 8 hours. But it's just a tremendous way and super affordable, right? Check out the price online. You break it down hourly, it's like $7 an hour or something, or overnight. Kids can commute if they want, but most kids stay overnight. They have a lot of fun. And, you know, meals are included. Everything is included. Just bring a towel bedding and a bunch of wrestling clothes. Get ready to scrap at the Competition Hammer Camp. We offer them for boys and girls, August through May, year round. I've said it 9 times, I think. Career changing. These are career changing for you. I guarantee it.